Today we're going to be reviewing the top 5 songs on Spotify. I'm here with Troy. Welcome from HTHAZE.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Let's start out with the number 1 song right now. It's called Die With a Smile.
I feel like they came out of nowhere this year and was just like, boom, give us the Grammy.
Apparently this song emerged from a spontaneous studio session in Malibu.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, where Mars invited Gaga to contribute on a project he had initiated. Okay. We got some like major 7th chords here in the beginning.
Oh yeah, oh it's dreamy. Look at that complexion, dude.
I know.
He looks so good. He
I
doesn't
think he's
age
like
a
pushing
single
40.
day.
Yeah. He looks
I
great.
couldn't tell. 23 max.
And I don't know what it all means, but since I survived, I realized wherever you go,
Look at that smoke just like coming up from Lady Gaga's cigarette.
I'm actually
That's just such
a little
mood.
bit. I'm split on the smoking thing because I don't love like icons smoking.
For sure, it's not good for you. For the time period they're going for, it's like indoor smoking was like such a normal thing.
I think they should have vaped. I'm kidding. No, but like I think you are hitting on something though, and that's like this entire thing is like cosplaying a lot of older style music, maybe with not as much of like a new twist.
I feel you. I mean, genuinely, I feel like that's kind of Bruno Mars's bag. He's the retro funk guy. Gaga, I feel like, is a little bit more of the cosplayer. I mean, look at that wig, dude.
That wig is crazy. It's like Chappell Roan wig.
and our time on earth was through.
I really like the chords and everything. It's beautiful.
It lends itself so beautifully to the to this part right here.
For a while.
And then,
Yeah.
With the smile
Like the drums feel so Silk Sonic.
oh yeah, very. Did you know that he like literally has the same band since like 20 years old?
No, I didn't know that. That's sick.
Yeah, all the same dude. I think his brother actually plays drums.
lost in the words that we scream. I don't even want to
There's one awkward part later in the song, I feel like, when she sings the chorus alone. But I love their harmonization and stuff. It's beautiful.
Yeah, they harmonize so well.
Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow.
One of my favorite moments, apart from kind of like the climax in the chorus, is this sus resolution here. Because like Lady Gaga sings like the sus note, and then she goes to the third here.
The last night, like it's the
Last night. That's nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, it does kind of get into that kind of like little dominant 7 moment.
But I guess it's like is it a 6?
Yeah.
It's like an
Yeah, it's
A,
like a-
an
it's like a-
A7,
Yeah,
A7
yeah,
in
totally.
C major type thing.
Totally. Yeah, no. Like flat 4th on the 18th note. Something else I really love about this song, I feel like a lot of music over the last year has kind of been a little bit like overproduced. A song like this to come out of the woodwork, just like, wow, real music, like real organic instruments like still have a place.
I wanna hold you just for a
These super high backing vocals, oh my god.
and die with a smile.
Freaking Lady Gaga. That's crazy.
If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you.
Oh, they didn't go down to the 7 there. To you, it's
No.
up to you. Okay.
I love this bridge, man.
It's beautiful.
Next to you.
Oh, the piano playing's sick. You can hear they recorded like a really documentarian piano.
I gotta get up. I'm sorry, I can't.
Are you dancing right now?
Dude, this is so good.
If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you.
This is the best part.
Oh,
The 2/7. Ooh.
it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, feel it in my bones.
Be next to you.
And then you end on the 7 too. So there's not really like a resolve. Oh, just so magical, bro.
There's another song that's got some similar lines, and it's called If the World Was Ending. If I had to compare them, I would maybe prefer the Julia Michaels JP Sax song.
They're kind of even for me right now.
If there's one thing Bruno Mars doesn't hit for me, it's the lyric. And like Julia Michaels, it's just so lyric oriented. If we read the lyrics, just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it all means, but since I survived, I realized wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like you said last night. Like, we're not miles away from I'd catch a grenade for you.
I think it's fairly surface level. I kind of think that's why it kind of works a little bit, though. It's just vague enough to be like, you hear the first line of the song, you're like, oh my God, I've had a dream before. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's been the shift in lyrics, and what's made lyrics so much better in like the last, I would say 5 years, is that people dare to go specific, and because you go specific, the feeling that you're trying to express becomes stronger.
No, I feel you on that.
If we were to rate this, where would you rate it?
I'm giving it like a pretty strong 8.
I wrote, if the world was ending, I wouldn't want to listen to this song, but it's good. 8 out of 10. Next up, we have APT, another Bruno Mars song. He is killing it right now. APT is a collaboration between Blackpink's Rosé and Bruno Mars, released on October 18, 2024. The song draws inspiration from a popular South Korean drinking game called Apartment, which involves rhythmic chanting. Rosé introduced Mars to this game, leading to the creation of the track.
Game start.
That sounds French. Come on. Oh, they got one of those Kendrick robots.
I might not be the best person to ask about that. The American.
Kissy face, sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real.
Of course, when it's Bruno, it needs to be like another era. Is this 90s or something, right? Feels 90s or maybe older, 80s? 80s with the jackets.
Here's the thing, man. I'm not crazy about this track at all. And I get that it's catchy and the da na 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 na, but like, oh,
how many times have you heard that melody,
God,
bro?
how many? Exactly. Personally, as a music listener, I'm like, man, I have heard like every single part of this song in a different song over the last 10 years, like way too much.
It's one of those songs where like I would not seek this out, but you know, if I'm like 3 drinks deep, I would probably be like, put it. I like how she looks like she cannot play drums at all.
Okay, my wife's calling me. Hold on.
All you gotta do is just meet me at the
I do kind of like the fact that they're doing the like the sped up thing, like they're recording
the
it
video.
at a slower rate, so that when they speed it up, they kind of like look a little bit more jumpy and like animated. Like that's cool. Wow, I've actually never heard this part of the song.
It's very like punk rock, or like, you know, like 90s punk. That major there.
Interesting. Yeah. Overall, not a huge fan of this song. Like a pretty solid 5 out of 10 for me.
Hearing 2 Bruno Mars songs in a row really made me realize how incredibly basic his lyrics are. I'm in awe not just of how many cliches he uses, but how he likes repeating them.
I also just think about Rosé as well. Like, I don't want to just like call this a Bruno Mars song. I personally don't know a whole lot about Rosé. I'm not like a big old Blackpink stan. Like, this as her first song to me just doesn't really tell me much about her.
And now I want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Helix Sleep. Listen, I know we all had that moment. You're tossing and turning in bed, trying to find the sweet spot on a mattress that's either too hard or too soft. Not fun! But with Helix Sleep, you can skip all that drama. They make premium mattresses and bedding tailored to your specific needs. And they'll ship it straight to your door for free if you're in the US. Crazy. Take the Helix Sleep quiz to find your perfect mattress. It takes your body type and sleep preferences into account. You will get a mattress that feels like it was made just for you, because it was. The best part? It comes rolled up in a box that's super easy to set up. No hassle. You also get 100 nights to test it out, a 10-year warranty, and flexible payment plans, so you can upgrade without breaking the bank. Helix offers 20 unique mattresses. That's right, 20. That includes the ultra premium Luxe and Elite collections, seriously fancy stuff, the Helix Plus, designed for big and tall sleepers, and the Helix Kids mattress, approved by sleep experts, and actually made for little bodies growing big dreams.
I've been sleeping on a Helix mattress since 2021, and no joke, I loved it from day one. The comfort is on point, never too soft, never too hard, just the way I like it. And being a really busy person who struggles to sleep, it's really nice to just get in bed and feel comfortable immediately. It's really worth it. So here we have the Helix sleep quiz. I'm gonna be one sleeper. And after some questions, here you have it. My mattress is the Helix Dusk. For stomach and back sleepers and anyone who tosses and turns. I'm a back sleeper nowadays. I used to sleep more on my side, but it's changed in the last few years. So this is gonna be perfect for me. The Helix Sleep Black Friday sale is running now for a limited time, and it's an amazing time to upgrade. Visit helixsleep.com/RoomieOfficial and use promo code HelixPartner27 to get 27% off your purchase, plus 2 free pillows, and receive a free bedding bundle with your Luxe or Elite order. Thanks again to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video. For the third song, we have Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Have you heard this one?
I've cried tears to this song. Real tears.
Is it that bad?
Roomie! No!
I want you to stay till I'm in the grave,
I feel like she has personified the lip bites.
till I rot away, dead and buried, till I'm in
Yeah, she's very like TikTok lesbian coded. And I think that's
Yeah.
by design, you know?
Oh, yeah.
going through.
Which is awesome. Like she's like, I don't know anybody who looks like Billie Eilish now. Like she's just so like clothing wise, look wise, sound wise. It's just like,
Yeah.
you could try, but Billie's Billie, man.
Yeah, she's got like her own like hipster thing going on. Like, and I like it. Like, it is a hipster thing, but I enjoy it, you know?
I love it. Look at those thin glasses. God, looks like she's being possessed by something.
It's like teacher glasses from 2002. Like, grading your homework. That's my fantasy.
When I first listened to the song, I was like, wow, we are getting like an actual drum groove.
The feature on this song is that snare. It's so boomy. Like, it's got so much low end.
I don't think
That's
Oh, it's
like
low.
That's,
Oh, it's low.
a boof, boof. That is really the Billie Eilish thing. It's like to kind of sonically stand out compared to everything else that's mixed differently, right?
I'll love you till the day that I die, till the day that I die.
Another die line, like die with a smile.
Yeah, there's a lot of dying right now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just kind of want to maybe die.
I want you to see.
It's an interesting production. It's kind of, it doesn't go anywhere, like kind of dynamically.
What?
Maybe my main gripe with it, like
Instrumentally dynamic wise, because
Yeah.
her vocals get up there.
but like this verse is like pretty much identical to the first verse. If you
Yeah.
skip to the first verse, like the instrumental is the exact same.
So foolish.
Maybe that's just like the Swedish pop nerd in me, but I just like when things grow over time and get more intense and like.
No, I do
different.
feel you on that. I mean, I think some songs need it more than others. I think in terms of like the sound Billie Eilish is kind of like created within her own genre and whatnot is a lot more subdued than a lot of other like typical pop that we hear.
I'm not asking her to do like work with Max Martin, but like I don't know, it's just kind of it chugs along and it's like fine. I heard that was her highest belt ever in a
It
Billie
was.
Eilish song right
Yeah,
there.
and she tracked it alone. She's like learning production stuff like on her own now.
It's so important for singers in this modern era because like it's the same with like Ariana producing her own vocals. We all design like our own vocals with how like what takes do you keep? How are things like tuned if you're tuning or whatever? That is like 50% of what makes a vocal now. So I definitely think that singers should be involved with that.
But something that I think that I would have enjoyed just a little bit more in the song is if those vocals were like punched up like maybe like 3 dB.
I really want to like these vocals. I don't think they're really tuning the vocals on this song. We're all kind of like brainwashed with perfectly untuned vocals at this point, to the point where like when things are a little pitchy, I'm like, ugh.
You thought this was pitchy? Please show me where.
That is definitely a little like flat there on the I, and then these vocal stacks, they have like a lot of pitch variance. There's nothing wrong with it.
But it takes you out of it though?
It does.
I think it's just by design though. And I think that's totally fair that you're catching that too.
I always want to like when people like keep pitch variance in their vocals because it's so easy for a singer that's way less talented than Billie Eilish to just
just quantize that bitch up, you know?
Yeah, and maybe that's what she does. But like, it doesn't go all the way for me here. If I just heard this and didn't know it was Billie, I would not have expected this to be a hit, to be honest. A lot of the X factor with this song lies in that it's Billie Eilish, and that is different for her.
It feels more like an album cut than like a single for you.
Totally, but I think I feel that way about a lot of Billie Eilish tracks. It's like she's such an album artist. She has this world that people fall into, and I totally respect that. And I think that's actually more artistic than the Katy Perry types who just like try to get the next like #1 throughout the 2010s or whatever.
That's fair. What would you rate it?
Like a 6.5-ish, you know.
Yeah,
like just,
I think I'm with you. I think I'd probably give it a 7.
By the way, welcome back to another video. My name is Joel from Rumi Official. Troy again is right here. Here's my patrons running across the screen. I hope you're enjoying this video so far.
Oh my God, look at all these patrons. Holy shit. Dude, you see my big ass harmonica?
Show me your big ass and your harmonica. No, I thought that was an AC.
It's a big ass harmonica, bro.
What?
Look at this thing.
That's crazy. Next up, we have That's So True by American singer-songwriter Gracie Abrams. It's the first single from the deluxe edition of her second studio album, The Secret of Us.
I could go and read your mind. Think about your dumb face all the time. Living in your glass house, I'm outside. Looking in her big blue eyes. Did it just to hurt me, make me cry? Smiling through it all, yeah, that's my life.
This mouth is driving me crazy.
Yeah, I'm not looking. I'm just jamming.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen.
I'm positive I should go and warn her.
The guitar is like louder than the vocal, I feel like. Or like more prominent than the vocal here in the beginning.
Think about your dumb face all the time.
Like you hear like dumb face all the time. Like all the like S's and stuff are pretty far back, but you have this like they're really screaming at you. Hey, Gracie plays guitar.
Making eyes from across the room. Wait, I think I've been there too.
Dude, something happens to me, man, when this song comes on. It just hits on this kind of like early 2000s, rambly, acoustic vibe that is just so addictive to listen to. I think part of it is because the lyrics are so conversational.
Yeah, the lyrics are good.
Like I saw a clip where Gracie and the other co-writer for the song, and they were talking about how they were like literally just drunk writing this song. It feels a little bit like a drunk rambling, right? Because you get a little bit of the vulnerability, you get a little bit of the honesty, and then you kind of also get that little ooh-woo in there at the end of the chorus.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. That little vowel mouth movement, like around that melody. I'm a simple man.
Like that. You get some ooh woo, you're happy.
I like the ooh woo.
Wait, I think I hate her. I'm not that evolved. I'm sorry, she's missing it. Sad, sad boy. Not my business.
Yeah. It's very like,
Yeah, you know.
I'm sure she's like in her 20s. She feels teenager, but I think that's because of the drunk like aspect to it, right? Like it's very emotionally vulnerable.
Yeah, it's young and love kind of vibes.
Bet you're thinking she is so cool. Kicking back on your couch, making eyes from across the room. Wait, I think I've been there too.
Ooh, yeah.
You got me thinking she is so cool.
That's so funny.
But I know what I know, and you're just another dude.
Yeah, and you see like the chorus kind of changes with it too. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's kind of, it's written in a really engaging kind of way.
Alive, but I think I lost it. Said that I was fine. Said it from my coffin. Remember how I died when you started
Little
walking?
snare.
That's my life. That's my life. I'll put it
Right, a little marching snare kind of comes in.
It's pretty nice. It gives like 2010s Taylor Swift a little derivatively for me, I think. But I like the lyrics. The lyrics don't feel exactly like something Taylor would write.
No, not the lyrics. It's really just like that acoustic, upbeat kind of vibe. I will give Gracie credit where credit is due. This is a fucking bop, man.
I think I agree with you.
It's just straight energy.
You know what the vibe is? And I don't mean this in a derogatory way at all. This is singing into your
hairbrush music.
And we need songs like that.
This for me is a 7.5.
I was gonna say 7, but I'll match you. 7.5.
If you like it more than Birds of a Feather, I think that's what you're doing.
Actually, I'll go 6.
Whoa!
I think Birds of a Feather is a better song.
For our last one, number 5 on Spotify right now, we have Jimin's Who.
Who?
I'm always a little hesitant with the music videos for the K-pop stuff because I feel like the visuals are just always so...
It can be a lot, though.
They're always so awesome that I forget to listen to the song.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. That's like more
Yeah.
beautiful than movies.
Wow.
What the heck?
Already opened with an enormous budget. Yeah, see, like, that's
my-
not real fire, though.
Never met, but she's all I see at night. Never met, but she's always.
What are these vocals? What's happening with the vocals?
Okay, that was my first reaction too. It's like hard tuned.
That retune speed is just in -3.
Who is my heart waiting for? If every day I think
I mean,
Okay.
I'm already like,
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Yeah.
Hold up.
my life, then tell me why I haven't found
Ripping
a
guitar.
way.
that guitar sounds like a Splice Loop to me. I swear I've heard it.
I love it.
It's giving Splice Loop.
Places to go.
Oh yeah, he's doing this like Justin Timberlake kind of thing
Yeah, totally.
with that acoustic guitar.
Totally. Like 90s, or I guess 2000s, that is probably. This is also like a Eurovision melody.
Yeah, I
Kinda
was
similar
gonna say.
to the APT.
I feel like I've heard this melody before. Where is this melody?
They suddenly did the whole like VHS thing too. That was in
Yeah.
the APT thing as well. That's back now. That's like just what you do now. You're like, oh, here's let's make the quality bad.
It's like not actually bad. It's still like very 4K.
I think the Bruno one actually they just had different cameras, but here they did this
Yeah.
like jarring transition. This,
Yeah, the sidebars.
yeah, and like suddenly you have all this ghosting and like chromatic aberration stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely giving one of the music videos that's like, all right, how many effects do you want? Yes.
Yeah, that's Korea, bro, but I love it. I'm thinking about the music video already. I gotta listen to the song.
Wanna give her the world and so much more. Who is my heart waiting for?
Like I hear a song like this and I kind of just think about like I'm just a really big fan of songs that sound like an artist, you know? Like you can pick out whose song it is by not even having the vocals in there. And this just doesn't really feel like that for me.
No.
Like
I get that.
Anybody could really make this song. Like I wouldn't like if Tate McRae came out and made this song, it'd be like, yeah, that's great. Like that's Tate McRae's new song.
Yeah.
You know, like I wouldn't blink an eye.
Never met, but she's all I see at night. Never met, but she's all
I know. Did I just watch like a movie of just Jimin and like I don't need the music.
Dude, I didn't know that we were watching Twisters right now. That's crazy.
Oh, we got some pyro too. Let's go.
Who is my heart waiting for?
All of this has to explode at the end of it. There's no other choice. There we go. Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah, just, drop a car.
Are they gonna walk away from an explosion? Is that the end of the? No, they can't do that.
Who is my heart waiting for?
I'm sure fans of Jimin will be able to go through this music video and pinpoint like every little Easter egg and be like, no.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
right here was when he was 9 years
No.
old and he went to this thing.
Yeah, but it's always stuff like that. We all know that Jimin's like a big pizza guy. Remember that one time when he was with the Bangtan Boys and
Yep,
like
yep.
like he dropped the pizza, on the floor and everyone was laughing. And
Like I feel like it's kind of their point of like building lore within artists now. I don't know. Sometimes when it comes to like new listeners, it can just kind of like push you away a little bit.
the lyrics are again kind of Bruno Mars-y. I feel like the late 90s are back. I haven't felt like I've heard these types of like cliche lyrics in the charts for some time, and now it's all about it.
Honestly, I'm feeling like a 4 for this one out of 10, man. I will take APT over this one.
I'm giving a music video an 8, and I'm giving the song also a 4.
I'll give music video a 6. The only music video that we've rated so far.
Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed me and Troy looking over the top 5 on Spotify. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Anyone angry with Troy, let me know.
Let me know.
Thank you, Troy, for being part of this. I appreciate you. See how you have a link to Troy right here to get with another video, and I will see you very soon. Okay, bye.